Hi. Okay. Mic check. 1 2 1 2. Okay. I'll have to get back to that. I'm just going to put something on my to-do list to make sure I do not forget while we wait for the views to get in real quick. Okay, so reply to Charlotte. Hi everybody. Okay, so real quick, I want to talk about the time I self-sabotaged a good thing because of up here wasn't right. I wasn't being accountable and emotionally responsible, and I was scared. I was scared to get the thing. Like, I had gotten something that I wanted and I was afraid of it. So, welcome. If you're new to me, my name is Monique Head. I'm the founder of Feminine Influence Finishing School, where we provide advanced online education to Christian women, primarily Black women who desire to attract a man who is husband material. And so let me just get into it. Boom. So I can remember a few years ago, I had one of my highest months yet, like my highest revenue generating month. And well, I'm telling you this story because you often hear me say there's a link between men and money. It's like the same type of energy. And you've heard me also say, because I've heard this from one of my mentors, that how we do one thing is how we do everything. So let me go back. Right, had my big month, and I was like, okay, wow, I really don't want to continue doing business the way that I had been doing business because I've been doing it all solo. I know that I need a team, and the woman that I was working with at the time, my mentor, was like, Monique, you really need a team. And I was afraid to step into that, like, oh my goodness, what does that mean? Do I have, like, how responsible do I have to be for someone else's, like, financial livelihood? Do I have enough work to give them? And do I know, like, do I speak in a way that's not so harsh, that can really lead a team? Do I have what it takes to lead a team, period? Like, basically is what it was, where my mind was. And so my mentor was like, Monique, you definitely want to hire like the best help that you can afford. And so I went to a site that was really like where a lot of my other mentors before me had gone. And this woman that I hired was really expensive, but I was like, I know that I need this, and I am sort of foreshadowing, I am preparing myself for the influx that is going to come. That's what I was telling myself. Like, this is a great investment. I'm going to do this. So I got the woman, and like I had spoken, I had interviewed maybe about 3 women, and this is the woman who really resonated with me in my heart. Like, I felt like it was a good thing that we could work together, that she had what it took to really help me and to get me and the business to the next level. But at the same time, there was a part of me was like, wow, like you have some really good experience and you can work with me, little old me. So I think she had experience as like serving in maybe executive assistant to like one of the VPs at Gap, like in San Fran, like, you know, the Bay Area. I think that's the Bay Area, San Francisco. Out there in like Silicon Valley, you know, up there with all the tech companies and stuff. And I remembered, I was like, man, this woman is really going to help me. I love the way she interacts with me. Her communication is sharp. Like, she's on point. I believe that I can trust her with my clients. Because remember, I am creating, I have to create a 5-star experience for my clients. That's what I want to deliver. And even just in the moments that we would talk, I would feel unworthy of her. And oftentimes I would get up, like I remember even after the phone call, like after our initial conversation, I told John, I was like, John, baby, listen, like, this woman is amazing. She's so wonderful, but I think, I don't know, she might be too good for me. And I don't think I have ever said that before in my life, like this idea of worthiness, right? So what happened? So things were going great. It was going smooth until it wasn't, until I self-sabotaged, until I was like, I don't know, I can't pay you. I don't have the money to pay you. So the first time that would happen, okay, it passed, boom, the pandemic happened, and I kind of went into my own panic. I was like, whoa, hold on, we got to get some things straight here. The second time it happened, it was like, okay, wait a minute. And guess what? She let me go. She fired me, y'all. and a part of me felt a sense of relief, like, whoo. And a part of me was like, dang, why did I allow that to happen? Like, why did you do that, Monique? Why did you go into that panic mode and sabotage that rather than just, again, being emotionally responsible, which I'm going to talk about soon, later on, probably not in this video. Well, yeah, I have a lot to say about that. But why did I self-sabotage? And if you know, in the feminine influence path to love and life, right? This is the path that can help you attract what you want in love and life, because the steps are still the same. But step number 6 is to move powerfully, because when you get the thing that you want, you've heard me speak about this before. Oftentimes but I'm talking to women, so when we get what we want, especially if we have this thought in our head about who we have been, who we need to be, what it's going to require, we go into self-sabotage, imposter. We don't believe that we're worthy enough, right? So maybe you don't believe that you're worthy enough for the long haul. Maybe you wonder, do you have what it takes? Like, these are things that these are things that you have heard me talk about. More recently, people in my other video, maybe you wonder if you are a leftover woman. Like, that is something that is a trigger word, right? I'm just thinking about the last video that I did. These are common and real and worthwhile questions, like questions to ask yourself, coming from this place of curious questioning, like quality questioning. Like, man, why did I do that, Monique? Why did I allow that to happen like that? Like, if it had unfolded where I said, you know what, I don't have work for you right now. I'm really trying to figure out how to anchor into this new role with you, and really grow the business where it needs to go. But instead I was like, I went away. I remember watching this beautiful woman on Instagram. She was doing like a TikTok video, and a lot of her videos, from what I can see, are very funny, but they also kind of downplay. She's blocking her desire for like a relationship. So she'll say something like, she caught feelings and then she blocked him, right? She caught feelings and then she blocked the guy. And that's another way of going into sabotage. And the way that I was able to get out of that is by restructuring my beliefs. Start asking myself those quality questions, believing and deciding now that this is for me. And of course, there is some work along the way. And so I'm happy to report that I have like 3 beautiful, wonderful souls on the team who are definitely in alignment. And I'm at a place where I feel empowered to lead them, right? I feel good. My vision is clear to lead them. And I'm so happy to report that the way that we are delivering this experience for Attract the Man You Want, the curriculum has been refined. If you have worked with me before, especially when you were working with me maybe in 2016, 17, I'm going to admit, I didn't know what I was doing. But I think that women knew that I had a heart for this thing, that I knew that this was still going to turn into something big. I just didn't have I was growing it along the way and developing my skill set along the way. So that now we're at a point where people can say, you know what, I see what Monique is doing. I want to help. And I have the skill set to be able to help. I'm saying this because this is how I knew that I became an energetic match for what it is that I want, and what it's going to take for you, what it's going to be required for you to step into what you want and become the energetic match. How you know that is that you start getting more of the thing that you want. You may not recognize it and it may not feel like a match, but it's more of the thing that you want, right? So for me, it's more support coming my way. It's more help. For you, it might be more men taking interest. It might be more numbers, more messages in your inbox. But what's really important, the part that I want you to get, is to recognize the ways that you might self-sabotage, you might go into panic. Rather than stepping into it, like, okay, don't run away from it, run to it. And it may take some time, but oftentimes it's going to take some support and some strategy to get you to where you need to go. So if this appeals to you, if you definitely want some support, if you want some strategy, I want you to know that Attract the Man You Want, which is my signature program that helps women to get some dates with quality guys, right? Attract a man who is husband material. That program is open and we are starting tomorrow. What else did I want to share with you? You can go to feminineinfluence.co/ application. This is something new that we're doing. You have to apply to watch my newest training, the Feminine Influence One-on-One Masterclass, right? It teaches you how to feel confident, how to get asked out, and date smarter without fear of running the good man away. Okay, so what else did I want to share with you? Let me see if I have any other questions or comments. Hi, Arnisha. Yeah. So if that feels like something that you want, if you want access to the new training, you can totally get it, but you just have to apply. The link will be in the description box, but you can also go to feminineinfluence.co/application. You can just go to, at this point, you can go to feminineinfluence.co and you will be redirected there. But I want you to know that that's the new thing that we're doing. And I'm just so excited about what God is doing and what he has empowered me to be able to deliver, right? To create impact. And what that means for you. So if the thought of working with me in this way, if it feels good to you, you can go to this description box where you're going to learn the skills of what it takes to know where to find the men who align with your values, spot the quality ones, attract a man who is husband material, and be able to use those same skills to apply to other areas of your life. If that feels good to you, go to feminineinfluence.co/application, and I will see you on the other side. Take care, beautiful, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.